We are going to start our workout with some self-myofascial release, aka foam rolling. My brother is anteriorly dominant and has an extremely tight anterior tibialis, which causes shin splints and sometimes may limit his range of motion during lower body exercises. So just take the PVC pipe and lean onto the tibialis anterior and slowly rock back and forth, breaking up the tissue. After you have rolled out the whole muscle a few times, pick a spot that seems very tight and sit on it and apply pressure for about 30 seconds. We want to roll out about 90 seconds each leg. The next exercise I'm going to show you is a static stretch. I like to static stretch my athletes post-workouts. The stretch is very simple. All you have to do is hang from the pull-up bar. I call these pull-up hangs. This stretch is mainly for spinal decompression, which allows the spine to go back to neutral alignment and takes pressure off of the discs. This can be very beneficial if your training session for that day had a high volume of vertical loaded exercises. Also, you can rotate to allow the lateral sides of the lumbar spine to relax. The next portion of the video is going to be focused on core. The first core exercise we are going to perform is the bird dog. This is an extension exercise for the core. This is a great exercise because it involves balance, and you can see if your athlete has any asymmetries. Your hand placement should be underneath or slightly wider than your shoulders, and you want to extend your opposite arm and leg as far as you can without shifting from the midline. Then come back to the starting position and repeat with the other side. You should feel this in the core, glutes, and shoulders. Next, we move on to the Palloff press. This is an anti-rotation exercise that is great exercise to build up core stability. It translates to football by the opponent is usually trying to push you in one direction while you need to either stay in the same place or want to go in the other direction. To perform this exercise, attach a band to a stationary object and bring it to your chest. Press the band forward and control it on the eccentric portion back. It is essential that you contract the contra oblique so that you maintain an upright position throughout the exercise and that the band does not pull you sideways. Now we are moving on to the lower body portion of the video. For my knee dominant unilateral exercise, I chose the dynamic barbell step up. This exercise is performed with one foot on the ground and one foot elevated on a plyo box. This exercise is different than the traditional step up because it focuses on reactive strength. You want to step onto the box and explode as fast as possible, squeezing the glute at the top. On the way down, you want to control your body so you don't get injured. Now we are moving to our hip dominant unilateral movement. The movement I chose is a 2-arm dumbbell single leg RDL. This exercise develops the posterior chain. The glutes and the hamstrings are the main focus of this exercise. This exercise develops dynamic flexibility in the hamstrings and glute firing, which helps preventing hamstring injuries. Since this is done on one leg, it requires balance and proprioception. We want the hip hinge at the start of the movement, bring the weight right below the knee, and pull it back up with the chest, which will help maintain a neutral spine and activate the glutes. It is essential that this exercise, the athlete maintains total body control and performs the eccentric portion of the exercise very slowly. Now we are going to move on to the upper body portion of the workout. For my vertical pull exercise, I chose to demonstrate the neutral grip pull-up. I chose this over the traditional grip of a pull-up because football players play the game in this hand position. Also, it is a better choice for my brother with his shoulder issue. This develops the back and the biceps of the athlete. Once you have engaged the grip on the bar, you want to fully extend your arms so you can achieve full range of motion. Then pull yourself up until your arms reach a 90-degree angle. You do not want any swinging or swaying during the exercise, so contract your core and maintain a strong position throughout the movement. For the horizontal push, I chose the floor press. I chose this exercise as a substitute for bench press because of my brother's impingement syndrome. This has the same movement pattern as the bench press, just with limited range of motion, and the stress on the anterior deltoid is much less. You want to bring the bar down to the floor until your elbows touch the ground, pause for a slight second, and then explode up. Good.